Good morning, students. Today I am here with next chapter of geography, that is agriculture. This is the fourth chapter. Dear students, your second and third chapter is not included in your syllabus. That is why I am here with the fourth chapter, agriculture. As you know, India is an agriculturally important country. In economics, we discussed a lot. Two-thirds of its population is engaged in agricultural activities. That is why agriculture is the primary activity which produces most of the food that we consume. Beside food grains, it also produces raw materials for various industries. Moreover, some agriculture products like tea, coffee, spices are also exported. Types of farming. In fact, we have different land feature. That is why there are different type of farming pattern in our country. Agriculture is an age-old economic activity in our country. Since the beginning of civilization, agriculture was the main occupation of the people. Over the years, cultivation methods have changed significantly depending upon the characteristic of physical environment, technological know-how, and socio-cultural practices. Farming varies from subsistence to commercial type. At present, in different parts of India, the following farming systems are practiced. So presently, the three type of farming is in our country. First, that is called primitive subsistence farming. This type of farming is still practiced in few pockets of India. Primitive subsistence agriculture is practiced on small patches of land with the help of primitive tools like hoe, dove, and digging sticks, and family community labor. This type of farming depends upon monsoon, natural fertility of the soil, and stability of other environmental conditions to the crop grown. This farming is known by different name in different region. It is also known as bomb farming and slash and burn farming. In this farming, the farmers clear patches of land and produce cereals and other food crops to sustain their family. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift and clear a fresh patch of land for cultivation. This type of shifting allows nature to replenish the fertility of soil through natural process and productivity. In this type of agriculture is low as the farmer does not use fertility or other modern inputs. It is known by different name in different part of the country. In fact, this type of farming is now restricted by the government because in this type of farming, the farmer cut the forest, then they start agricultural activity. So now deforestation is illegal. That is why such type of farming can be seen in a limited pocket of hilly region. Otherwise, government restricted such farming. So this is a old pattern of farming. This is called primitive subsistence farming. In this farming, we use traditional instruments and traditional method for productivity. And this type of farming is totally dependent upon monsoon. The second type of farming in our country, this is called intensive subsistence farming. First, primitive subsistence farming, and second, intensive subsistence farming. This type of farming is practiced in area of high population pressure on land. It is labor intensive farming where high dose of biochemical inputs and irrigations are used for obtaining higher production. So intensive subsistence farming is practiced in area where there is pressure on lands to feed the population. That is why in this type of farming, farmers use high dose of biochemical inputs and they use irrigation facilities. The right of inheritance leading to the division of land among successive generations has rendered land holding size uneconomical. In fact, in our country, the right of inheritance followed. Under this right, after the father, the land is distributed among his sons. Suppose a farmer had three sons and he has 10 hectare land. So after his death, the land will be distributed among three sons. So this is called the right to inheritance. So ultimately what happened, the farmers continue to take maximum output from the limited land in the absence of alternative source of livelihood. Thus there is enormous pressure on agriculture land. So in intensive subsistence farming there is a lot of pressure on land. And land holding is small because under the inheritance right of inheritance, after the death of father, land distributed among his son. Right. The holding size, that is why the land holding size is uneconomical. The farmer continue to take maximum output from the limited land in absence of alternative source of livelihood. Thus, there is enormous pressure on agricultural land where there is intensive subsistence farming. And under this farming, this type of farming is practiced in the area of high population pressure on land. The third type of farming, it is called commercial farming. The main characteristic of this type of farming is use of high dose of modern inputs like HYV, high yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, and pesticides in order to obtain high productivity. The degree of commercialization of agriculture varies from one region to another. For example, rice is a commercial crop in Haryana and Punjab, but in Odisha it is a subsistence crop. So, commercial farming, the main characteristic of this type of farming is the use of high dose of modern inputs. This type of farming use high dose of modern inputs like high yielding variety HYB seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, and pesticides in order to obtain higher productivity. So, commercial farming use modern means of technology and increase productivity. Then comes the plantation farming. Plantation is also a type of commercial farming. In this type of farming, a single crop is grown in a large area. The plantation has an interface of agriculture and industry. Plantation covers a large tract of land and using capital intensive inputs. With the help of migrant laborers, all the produce is used as a raw material in respective industries. In India, tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana, etc. are important plantation crops. What are the plantation crop of India? Tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana. All these are plantation crop. Tea in Assam and North Bengal, coffee in Karnataka are some of the important plantation crop grown in these states. Since the production is mainly for market, a well-developed network of transport and communication connecting the plantation areas, process industries, and the market plays an important role in the development of plantation. So tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana are the important plantation crop. Tea in Assam, even in Uttarakhand, North Bengal, coffee in Karnataka, Nilgiri Hill are some important plantation crop grown in these states. So the production is mainly for market. The plantation crop production is mainly for market. That is why it requires a developed network of transportation and communication connecting the plantation areas, processing industry, and the market plays an important role in the development of plantation. Dear student, India, as you know, India is agriculturally very important country. Main occupation of our people is agriculture. That is why agriculture comes in primary sector. So there are different types of farming followed in our country according to the land, according to the soil, and according to the climate. The first type, that is called primitive subsistence farming. This type of farming is still practiced in few pockets of India. This is a traditional farming where the farming is totally dependent upon monsoon. There is no irrigation facility, there is no chemical fertilizers. Totally it is the traditional pattern farming. But this type of farming is known by different name in different region: jhum farming, slash farming, and burn farming. The second type of farming in our country, that is called intensive subsistence farming. So this type of farming is practiced in areas of high population pressure on land. It is labor intensive farming. It requires high dose of biochemical inputs, and irrigation are used for obtaining higher production. Then comes commercial farming. The main characteristic of this type of farming is the use of higher dose of modern inputs: HYV, high yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, insecticide, and pesticides in order to obtain higher productivity. Then comes plantation. It is also a type of commercial farming. In this type of farming, a single crop is grown on a large area. The plantation has an interface of agriculture and industry. Plantation cover large tract of land using capital intensive input with the help of migrant laborers. All the produce in use as raw materials are respective industries. In India, tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana are important plantation crop, and these plantation crop are directly connected with market. That is why it require good network of transportation, communication for the marketing. So today we discuss about the different types of farming. In second chapter part, we will discuss about different crop pattern of our country. Thank you.